to check on our puppeteers, make sure they're ready. Are we ready? All right. Great. So here's the story today. It's from the Old Testament. So this is what had happened up to this point. God's people had been rescued from slavery in Egypt. Moses had taken them through the Red Sea by God's power. They had been given the 10 Commandments. Then they wandered around the desert for 40 years. And now they are being taken into a land that God is going to give them. It's called the Promised Land. But when they get to this land, the problem is people live in that land, and those people were wicked, and they were doing very bad things. And in particular, there was a group in a town called Jericho, and they didn't want anyone coming to their town.
Hello, I am from Jericho here. You like the big walls of our city, eh? You like this?
Very nice.
Hey, I have a question.
Yes.
Who are those people I see over there on the other side of the river? Who's coming here?
Oh, well, those are God's people, and they are here to take your city.
Oh, they will never do that. It cannot happen. Look how big these walls are. We have a big, strong city. They will never get in here, never. Why are you pushing me?
Because you are knocking the walls down.
No, I'm not doing this.
Well, you know, here's the problem. They've got God on their side.
They have God?
Yes.
Just one?
Yes.
Oh, we have many gods, many wicked, mean, horrible gods who will help us. They have no chance. They will never get in this city.
Okay, we'll see. Well, the person in charge of God's army was called Joshua. Let's meet General Joshua.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, check out that wall over there. I have no idea how we're going to take that down. I had my advisors working on it, so we're working on it. Can't figure anything out yet.
So Joshua, he didn't have a plan for the walls. He wasn't sure what he was going to do. But all of a sudden, he was visited by a very special person. And Joshua wanted to know, was it for him or against him?
Are you for us or against us?
Neither. I am the commander of the Lord's army.
Okay.
Kneel, for you are on sacred ground.
I worship
Take
the Lord.
off your sandals.
Here they go.
There we go. And he was on sacred ground because this wasn't just an angel. This was actually God himself had come to talk to Joshua.
I am here to take control of this battle.
Good, because I have no idea how we're going to figure this out.
Here's the plan. For 7 days, you're going to march around this wall of Jericho.
And then we attack.
No. On the 7th day, you're going to march around the walls 7 times.
And then we attack.
No. After the 7th time, you're going to sound the trumpets, let out a mighty roar, and then the walls will fall.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We march around a bunch of times, like 7 or 8 or 10,000 times, I don't know. We blow a trumpet and shout. I like this plan. I'm glad I'm part of it.
So Joshua did everything that he was told to do. He assembled the army around the walls, and and there were actually more instructions than that. He had to also have his priests walk around. So the priests came, so there was Joshua and his priests, and the priests were carrying this. This is called the Ark of the Covenant, and it was like a big gold box, and it had sacred things in it, like the 10 Commandments. So the priests were walking around holding this, and not only that, they also had trumpeters with them. Here we go with the trumpeters. So we had this big group of people, and they all, on the first day, had to walk around Jericho. Let's watch.
Ready, march!
Oh! Hey! What do you think you are doing outside of our walls, you silly people? You are marching around. What do you think you're going to do?
I don't know if it's following what.
You will never get in here with your silly plan of marching and marching and marching. You will never get past these big walls. Look how big they are. You are silly people. Go away. Go away.
Well, God's people were a little bit afraid, but they knew God was on their side. So they weren't afraid, and they went home, they got a good night's sleep, and the next day, they did it again. And for the next 6 days, they walked around the wall.
March!
Bum, bum, bum. Day one.
some more. You are nothing. You will never get in here.
So God's people, they went home. They had a really good night's sleep, and the next day they ate a really big bowl of Cheerios because they had to walk around 7 times this day. So they're going to do that right now.
March.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Trumpets.
Bump it up.
Charge. People shout.
And they went into the city and they took the city. The walls had fallen down when they shouted. It was amazing. And you know what's great? God helped them. They couldn't do it by themselves, but God was with them to help them. And we have struggles and battles in our life. And sometimes we don't know how we're going to do something. But when we talk to God and we pray to Him, He is there and He helps us through all our problems. So can you give our puppeteers a clap?
Great job.
Good. Did anyone get hit by a wall? No? Oh, good. All right. Sienna. We are going to do a song this morning, and it's called Round the Walls of Jericho. And it goes round the walls of Jericho 3 times, the army went. Here are the actions. So you go round the walls of Jericho like this, everybody marches like you're in an army, and then you go, the army went, and you salute. Then we're going to go 7 times without a stop, and then we're going to do when the people gave up. Shout! Walls came down. So let's sing this together. Stand up, kids.
We're going to stand up. We're going to march.
We're going to march like the army. It's in your bulletin, everyone, if you can sing along with us.
Round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, round the walls of Jericho, the army went. 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, 7 times without a stop, the army went. When the people gave a shout, when the people gave a shout, when the people gave a shout, the walls fell down. Into Jericho at last, into Jericho at last, into Jericho at last, the army went.
Very good. You just learned a really big, important Bible verse.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to say the Lord's Prayer, and we're going to hold hands as we say it, and then we are going to go down.